this is about so definitely in that stream ciphering methods. So all the techniques you have to follow. You can able to convert the plain text to ciphertext by the bit by bit process. So Caesar cipher or we can able to translation methods we have to apply. So next bit stuffing or character stuffing. So whatever the things, the transposition methods we have to follow. So in that stream cipher methods. So that is the one type of ciphering. So we can convert the plain text to ciphertext. We can use the two different strategies. That is the stream cipher methods as well as the block ciphering methods concepts. In the first unit, the first half completely covered with so what are the different types of attacks, what about the security model, and so what about the stream cipher methods you have to follow. So మీరు Caesar cipher method కానీ transposition method కానీ bit stuffing and character stuffing, సో ఇవన్నీ కూడా రీప్లేస్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ అండ్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్షన్ మెథడ్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా స్ట్రీమ్ సైఫర్స్ మెథడ్స్ కిందకి వస్తాయి, అంతేనా కదా. సో డెఫినెట్లీ సీజర్ సైఫర్, హిల్ సైఫర్, సో దీస్ ద డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ద మెథడ్స్, ద కంప్లీట్లీ ఇట్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ద stream cipher the methods that so in that the mechanism, that means so whatever the text is given, the entire the text will be divided into multiple bits. So akkada okkoka character ni inkoka character tho some a will be replaced by the third character of the stream, so a will be replaced by the d or something. So as per the understanding between the sender and receiver, so definitely so one character or one bit by another bit you have to replace in that Caesar cipher methods, right? So in that the completely different than the block cipher method. So in that block cipher method, the entire the input text or the message, being able to send the message from source to destination in the secure manner in the block cipher method. So what are the procedure you have to follow? We can able to transfer the data from sender to receiver in that secure manner in that block cipher principle. The first principle. So here, so in that block cipher methods, సో ల్యాప్టాప్ అన్న అంటే చాలా బాగున్నాం, కంఫర్ట్ గా బ్లూటూత్ పెట్టేసుకొని చెప్పేసి డెస్క్టాప్ కాబట్టి కొంచెం కష్టం అన్నది. సో హియర్, సో what are the basic, the block cipher, the principles you have to follow in able to convert the plain text to ciphertext. So what are the algorithms you have to follow? What are the algorithms you have to support the block cipher concepts, right? So for example, that is the DS and AS algorithm is the best example for block cipher methods. So and before that one you must should know, so what are the general the protocols or the procedures you have to follow in able to convert the plain text to ciphertext. The first, so you can able to consider the entire the text you have to divide, so entire the message you have to divide into the number of equal blocks. So here, so the first one, the entire the message will be divided into multiple equal blocks. So each and every block you have to divide into two equal parts. So that is the left and right combination. For example, you have to divide the entire the text. That is the input block size is 64 bits. So each and every 64-bit block size will be divided into two equal parts. That is called as 32 and 32. That is the left and the right block, sub block, right? So each and every the block will be divided into two equal sub blocks. So one is the left part and right block, right? So here, so automatically you have to the equal size of the key also you have to utilize. That is the key size. So first one is the block size and key size, and next, so automatically that is the round function you have to utilize. Round function. So here, so the round function, so once I get, you can able to convert the each and every round, some swapping concepts you have to apply. So left to right, you have to exchange this, right? So that is the swapping. So these are the general, the principles you have to follow. You can able to convert the plain text to ciphertext mechanism. The first one is the first the properties. So what are the conditions you have to follow in that block cipher methods? That is the first one is the entire the message you have to divide into equal blocks. And next one, each and every block you have to divide into two equal parts. So one is the left part and right part. And next one is the each and every, you can able to, that is the block size. And next one is the key size. So the equal size of key how to consider for the, so both, so block cipher method. And next one is the round function. So next one is the swapping. Here also, so once again, you have to consider about number of rounds. So what about the round function? Each and every round, some function you have to utilize. So how many number of rounds also very important in the block cipher method. That is depends upon the algorithm. The number of rounds will be increased or decreased. So each and every round, what are the round function you have to utilize? So that is about the block cipher, the principles, right? So better to note down. The next, so the completely the block cipher method, we have to strictly follow the feature structure or feature structure, right? DS algorithm and AS algorithm strictly follow the feature structure or feature structure. So what are the steps you have to follow in that feature structure? The first you have to concentrate about, so definitely there is a block cipher methods. The complete, the message will be divided into multiple, the blocks itself only. So that is the number of equal, the blocks you have to divide it. So once again, the each and every blocks you have to divide into two equal parts, that is the left and right combination. And so one more, so definitely, so one more you have to apply the key size. You can able to encrypt with the one key. So how to encryption, that is depends upon the algorithm. The encryption phenomena will be different compared to the algorithm, right? DS lo oka rakamga untadi, AS lo oka rakamga untadi. So what about the, so next one is how many number of rounds you have to apply in that particular algorithm. సో ఆ అల్గారిథాన్ని బట్టి ఎన్ని రౌండ్స్ మనం అప్లై చేస్తున్నాం. సో ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ రౌండ్ లో రౌండ్ ఫంక్షన్ మనకి ఏమి ఇచ్చేస్తాం. సో నెక్స్ట్ ఫైనల్ రిజల్ట్స్ యూ హావ్ టు స్వాపింగ్ టు లెఫ్ట్ అండ్ రైట్ కాంబినేషన్. యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు స్వాప్ విత్ ద లెఫ్ట్ పార్ట్ టు రైట్ సేవింగ్ అండ్ రైట్ పార్ట్ టు ద లెఫ్ట్ సేవింగ్. ఓకేనా? సో దట్ ఈస్ స్వాపింగ్. ఫైనల్ యూ కెన్ గెట్ ద cipher text. So cipher text is called as the confidential message or secure message. After applying all the steps, you can get the cipher text or secure the message to the receiver side, right? So this is the general, the instructions we have to follow. You can able to execute the block cipher, the methods. So here in the diagrammatic representation, so how to represent the feature structure, the generally. So what about the here the entire the blocks, so you have to divide into, for example, so this is the block, so divide into two parts completely. So whatever the size of block, so there is a block. So divide into two parts. So this is the left part and right part. Here, so definitely in that right parts only, you have to apply the round function only. The right part, the right half. So you divide into, for example, you consider as a 64 bit. So 32 bit and so 32 bit also. So next here, we just apply the round function. సో మనం రౌండ్ ఫంక్షన్ ఎక్కడ అప్లై చేస్తాం? ఓన్లీ రైట్ పార్ట్ మాత్రమే అప్లై చేస్తాం. సో లెఫ్ట్ పార్ట్ అనేది కామన్ గా అట్లాగే ఉండిచ్చేస్తాం. సో హియర్, సో రైట్ పార్ట్, సో అప్లై ద సమ్ ఫంక్షన్ విత్ ఎన్క్రిప్ట్ విత్ ద కీ. సో హియర్ some exclusive OR operation you have to apply after getting the round function results. చెప్పేది అర్థమవుతుందమ్మా మీకు? సో వన్స్ బయట ఎవరున్నారు? అంటే లోపలికి రమ్మని చెప్పన్నాను. ఓకే, మా బయటే ఉంటే ఎట్లా అర్థం అవుతుంది మనకి? లోపలికి వచ్చి మేము గమనిస్తారని ఏదో ఒకటి చెప్తే కదా. ఓకే, రైట్. సో హియర్, So in that the physical structure is explained. The first, the entire the message will be divided into multiple blocks. So each and every block you have to divide into two equal parts. So one part is considered as the left part and right part, two equal part. For example, answer as a 64. So not only 64, that is depends upon algorithm, maybe increased or decreased, right? So 32 bit and 32 bit. So 32 bits will be saved in the left part and 32 bits will be saved in the right part. So here the round function will be applied only right part only. So here the right part, how to forward to the, we can able to apply the function, that is the round function you have to apply by the encrypt with a certain key. The key also the different sizes, that is depends upon the algorithms. So the DES algorithm, the different key you have to utilize. In that AES algorithm also you have to different keys you have to utilize. After apply the key, you have to encrypt it by the round function. So finally you have to produce the 32 bit output. And once again, already the left part will be considered the 32 bit plain 6 left part. So definitely you have to produce after applying the round function for the right part, you can get in the 32 bit certain the portion. So once again you have to exclusive OR operation you have to apply in that with the left part. So right part కి మన ఫంక్షన్ అప్లై చేసిన తర్వాత ఒక 32 బిట్ సైజ్ సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్ అనేది ఒకటి వస్తుంది. నాట్ ఏ సైఫర్ టెక్స్ట్ ఆఫ్టర్ ఎన్క్రిప్షన్ ఆఫ్ ది ఫస్ట్ రౌండ్. So first function you have to apply. So definitely you have to exclusive OR operation you have to apply. We can able to produce the certain output. So that will be swapping conditions you have to apply. So, and the right part the same will be set to the left side. So once again, so that is once again you have to get in the so left part. So this is the L0 R0 and L1 R1. So here the keys will be the randomly the first the master key have to given. So the number of keys we have to sum the permutation and combinations we have to produce the multiple the level of keys. Here you have to consider as a key 0. Key 0 or key 1, whatever it is, you have to numbering starting from. That is the number of rounds and number of the keys you have to generate it. For example, in AES algorithm, there is a 16 rounds you have to produce. Definitely, that is the 16 keys you have to generate. That is the random keys you have to generate in that particular DES algorithm, right? So that is the K naught. The first K naught you have to apply in that first round. So the left part, after getting the exclusive OR operation, you have to apply it. Once again, get the 32 bit encrypted text. That is the left part, the right part, sorry, it's the right part. So R1. So here, so once again, you have to apply the same function. So in this particular portion, will be considered as a R1. That is the round 1. So answer you can get in the Rn. So n number of rounds you have to produce. So after getting the cipher text. So here, how to measure the security? So this concept is understanding or not? మీకు అర్థమైందా క్లియర్ గా? సో ఇది ఎలా అంటే, సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద వన్ స్ట్రక్చర్. ద ఫస్ట్ రౌండ్, ఈ రౌండ్ లో ఈ విధంగా ఫంక్షన్ రౌండ్ ఫంక్షన్ అనేది మనం ఏమి యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం, ఎలా చేయబోతున్నాం అనేది నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ లో చూద్దాం. డిఎస్ అల్గారిథం మనకు క్లియర్ గా వస్తుంది. సో హౌ టు ఎన్క్రిప్ట్ ద, సో వాట్ అబౌట్ ద ఇనిషియల్ పర్మిటేషన్స్ యూ హావ్ టు consider. So left shift operation you have to consider. That is the initial permutation expansion you have to apply. You can able to reduce the key size to reduce the key size, or we can able to increase the size of key. That is depends upon the algorithm. This will be variance, right? So here, these are the basic the principles you have to follow. You can able to execute the block cipher methods. The completely. So what are the general instructions in that block cipher method? The first you have to divide the entire the message into multiple blocks. So each and every blocks you have to divide into two equal parts. So one is the left part and right part, and you have to apply the round function for the right part itself only. And so we can able to encrypt the key with the, so whatever the round function you have to apply. So once again you have to exclusive OR with the left part, and then you have to swipe to swiping operation you have to apply. You can able to exchange the left to right and right to left. So ఇక్కడ రైట్ పార్ట్ లో ఉన్న సేమ్ 32 బిట్స్ అనేది లెఫ్ట్ లోకి వచ్చి స్టోర్ అవుతాయి. సో ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్ ఆర్ ఆపరేషన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఈ లెఫ్ట్ పార్ట్ లో ఉండేది రైట్ లో స్టోర్ అవుతుంది. సో నెక్స్ట్ the same thing, same procedures you have to apply it until you can able to reach the n number of rounds. That is depends upon the algorithm, maybe the number of rounds also increase. So understand or not? So here, how to measure the security in that block cipher method? So here, the number of rounds will be increased. So ఇక్కడ మనకి secure అనేది ఒక so the compared to the so and so algorithm is compared to the remaining algorithm is better. So how to estimate, how to measure the security for the particular algorithm, that is depends upon the number of rounds, the key size. So key size అనేది ఎక్కువ ఉంది అనుకోండి, ఆటోమేటిక్ హ్యావ్ టు డిక్రిప్ట్. సో ఇంట్రూడర్ అనేవాడు దాన్ని హ్యాక్ చేయడానికి కొంచెం డిఫికల్ట్ గా ఫీల్ అవుతాడు. సో ఇంకొకటి, సో రౌండ్ ఫంక్షన్ అనేది క్రిటికల్ గా ఉండాలి, అంతేనా కదా. సో నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసి నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ రౌండ్స్ అనేది ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి. సో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ రౌండ్స్, సో హియర్ the security in the block cipher method purely depends upon the key size as well as the number of rounds and round function. So these are the three, the phenomena strictly follow the seriousness of the encryption is very strict in that particular algorithm. So definitely the so and so algorithm is the most secure. So that is depends upon the three parameters, that is the key size as well as the round function and number of rounds. So దాన్ని డిక్రిప్ట్ చేయడానికి చాలా డిఫికల్ట్ గా ఫీల్ అవుతారు ఇంట్రూడర్ అనేవాడు, అంతేనా కదా. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, సో మన ఇల్లు చాలా సెక్యూర్ గా ఉంది అని కంపేర్ చేయడానికి, సో ఫలానా ఇల్లుతో పోల్చుకుంటే నాకు చాలా సెక్యూర్ గా ఉంది. ఫస్ట్ ఇల్లు ఉండడం, ఒకడు ప్రహరీ వాడు చుట్టూ కట్టుకోవడం, ఎందుకు ఎవరైనా తొందరగా వచ్చి అటాక్ చేయకుండా ఉండడానికి, అంతే కదా. సో ఇంకొకటి ఏం చేస్తాడు, ఇంకా ప్రహరీ గోడకి ఫెన్సింగ్ వేస్తాడు పైన, ఇంకొకటి ఏం చేస్తాడు, ఇంకా ఫెన్సింగ్ కి పవర్ లైన్స్ ఇస్తాడు ఇంకొంత. సో దట్ ఈస్ డిపెండ్స్ అపాన్ ది వాల్యూ ఇన్సైడ్ అవర్ హౌస్. మనకి ఇంపార్టెన్స్ బట్టి ఇంట్లో ఉండే వస్తువులన్నీ కూడా 10,000 కూడా చేయవు, 1 లక్ష రూపాయలు కూడా చేయని దానికి 2 లక్షలు పెట్టి ఫెన్సింగ్ చేపిస్తాడా చెప్పండి. అది కాదు, ఇంట్లో ఉండేది ఒక పెట్లో ఉన్న వస్తువులు 10 రూపాయల వస్తువులు ఉంటే దానికి 100 రూపాయలు పెట్టి తాళం వేస్తాడా ఎవడైనా, ఏడు కదా. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద సేమ్. సో బేస్డ్ ఆన్ దట్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్, సో బేస్డ్ ఆన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు మెయింటైన్ ద కాన్ఫిడెన్షియాలిటీ. సో డెఫినెట్లీ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఇంక్రీజ్ ద ప్రొటెక్షన్ టు సిస్టమ్, అంతేనా కదా. మన సిస్టమ్ చాలా వాల్యుబుల్ థింగ్స్ ఉన్నాయంటే మనం పాస్వర్డ్ పెడతాం, మన మొబైల్లో ఏం కాన్ఫిడెన్షియల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఏం లేదనుకుంటే ఏం పెట్టబడలేదు, అసలు అవసరం లేదు, ఎవరు తీసుకున్నా ఏం చూసినా ఏం కాదు. దట్ ఈస్ ద వేరియన్స్. సో ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ డేటా కాన్ఫిడెన్షియాలిటీ, యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు ఇంక్రీజ్ the procedures or techniques you have to follow, you can able to increase the security parameters. So these are the general structures you have to follow. The physical structure, so definitely all the block cipher methods strictly follow the physical structure. So what it explain in that physical structure? In the physical structure, the entire the input message block will be divided into two equal parts, that is the left part and right part. And right part only we have to apply the round function. After apply the round function, that will be exclusive or operation with the left part. And next step you have to stopping the condition, you can get the cipher text. You can able to combine, you can able to merge with the two parts, you can get the cipher text after applying all the rounds, n number of rounds. So here this is the particular data line portion will be considered as a one single round. That is depends upon the algorithm. So how many number of rounds will be present in that each and every algorithm, that is depends upon the algorithm, may be increased or decreased. So here each and every block cipher method, the constant about the 4 points only. So what about the input text size, that is the message block size, and so what about the key size and number of rounds and round function. So this is the 4 metrics you have to follow. So these are the parameters you have to consider about, you have to execute the encryption operation in that block cipher methods, right? That is the basic theme behind that physical structure. So all the block cipher methods you have to strictly follow the physical structure, right? So understand or not? Understand or not? So next class we go for the DES algorithm. Basically the entire the block cipher methods you have to, so the best example of DES, that is the data encryption standard and advanced